Hello everyone and welcome to my first episode of Professional Weapons in Advanced Warfare. This is a series where we're going to go through, I've done elite weapons, except for the Pytech loophole, I have to earn that, but despite that, I'm ready to start some professional weapons, but this is going to be different. I'm not going to review like every single professional weapon in one episode. I'm actually going to do all four of them in one episode. You're probably wondering, well, there's only 3 professional weapons. Well, I'm doing the 3 professional variants, including the Marksman variant of the weapon, starting with the AK12 in this episode. And here's why. Usually most guns in this game, most guns professional variants in this game have like 2 professional variants that look similar to each other, and then 1 professional variant that is like the odd one out because it looks different from all the other ones. But that one actually looks identical to the Marksman variant, and this is the case with the AK12. So this is the AK12 feeder and the AK12 lance, which both look very, very similar. But this is the bleeder, which looks like the odd one out. But its Marksman variant, the AK12 wrecker, looks very similar. So we're going to be reviewing, and because the Marksman variants I consider to be professional variants because they have professional stats. Like they have 2 plus 2 points up and then 2 points down. So that's why I'm reviewing Marksman variants along with the gun's professional variants in one. Starting with the Marksman variant, the AK12 wrecker. And I'm not going to actually bring you guys gameplay either. I'm going to be showing you like statistical things and stuff like that. So starting with the AK12 Wrecker's stats, it has a 20% more recoil. So you guys will be seeing this right now, the recoil tests. So this is, okay, I'm going to be standing back here, and I'm going to make this guy stand where he is as well. Yeah, I got a split screen, buddy. And we're going to do some recoil tests from here. So this is the normal AK12 recoil pattern. So we're going to shoot the wall. And as you see, it doesn't kick that much. It's a very accurate gun. Now this is the AK12 Wrecker's recoil. And as you see, it's going to kick way more. Kicks way more than normal, so look at the bottom screen, don't trust the top screen. The top screen is lying. So this is the normal AK12's recoil pattern, and this is the Wrecker. So the AK12 is already a pretty accurate gun, but this one's gonna kick a little bit more than normal, so that's something you have to worry about there. So that's minus 20% recoil. That's why I'm going to recommend a 4 group to bring it back to the way it is. You'll still be fine, but you might miss because the AK12 will do some side-to-side randomness. The AK12 Wrecker, that is. But time to talk about the good side of this weapon. I think it's a pretty good side that outclasses something else, and that's the fact that it has a 20% tighter hip fire spread. And you're probably wondering, well, who cares? I don't hip fire with ARs anyway. The good thing about that is the fact that it makes it better than the AK12 Finger Trap, the Elite variant, which has 30% more less hip fire spread. Now the reason why it's better is because the AK12 Finger Trap you cannot put any attachments on, while the AK12 Wrecker you can still put on the laser sight and make it even more hip fire dependent than the AK12 Finger Trap is, because you can't put any attachments on it, and you can still put a foregrip on the Wrecker as well and just have a total aim down sights reliant and a hip fire reliant machine. So that's why that's good. And yeah, so the AK12 Wrecker is what I recommend over the Elite variant, the Finger Trap, unless you like it, but I recommend the Wrecker more than the Finger Trap, so that's why. So yeah, that's it for the Wrecker. Now next up we got the Bleeder. So I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh wait, what? Alright, so reload. So now let me go back to the wall. So I got the Bleeder now. Now the Bleeder has some exciting things going on for it, and you'll see it here. So the I'll be telling you which one I think is the best out of all these 4 variants. So going to the longest range possible. Alright, so go to this range, and then go to this, and then I'll go to, like, I don't know, this range, I guess. This is very far range, so Alright, so I want to make sure I'll be able to see him. So at this range, at this range, you're going to be killing in 5 shots. That is 5-shot kill range with the normal AK-12. So that's that there. Now the bleeder has +2 damage. The bleeder has +2 damage, so that's the good side of the weapon it has. So that's the normal AK-12, which will kill in 5 shots at this range. But with the bleeder, this means that it has an infinite 4-shot kill range. He's going to die. So yes, the bleeder does have an infinite 4-shot range. So that's excellent to have for your AK-12, because you don't want to have to kill with 5 shots. But it's not that important. So, but what also makes the bleeder special is that the normal AK-12. All right, hold on. So I'm going to be showing you the normal AK-12 right here. So the normal AK-12 at medium range will kill with 4 headshots. 4 headshots is what it takes to kill with the AK-12 at medium range, which is kind of because only at close range can the AK-12, the normal AK-12 kill with 3 shots with headshots at close range. So that's that. But with the bleeder at medium range, you're going to kill with 3 headshots at medium range. So that's that. That's why the AK-12 bleeder is special, because you have a big damage. This is the highest damage AK-12 in the game, which is very cool. Now, next up, I got to talk about rate of fire. The AK-12 bleeder has a -2 rate of fire. I don't know the exact RPM numbers, but I know it's somewhere slow. But all you need to know is how good it feels. So this is the normal AK-12's rate of fire. It's 720 RPM, and this is the bleeder's rate of fire. It's really slow. And that's why and that's what makes the bleeder, and that's what makes the bleeder fair, is that it has a very slow rate of fire, so you're gonna have a slow time to kill, and that's supposed to make up for the fact that you can kill with 3 headshots at medium range, whereas the normal AK, not any other AK-12 can do that, and it can kill 4 shots in any range. So the bleeder is excellent, but honestly, I think I like the RIP better, even though this has higher damage. So next up, we're going to be reviewing the feeder, the AK-12 feeder. I have to kill him for that. Next up is the feeder. All right, so I have no attachments on the feeder, just you know, normal stuff. So I'm going to go over to, which wall is good? I don't know. I'll do this, whatever. So now time for the AK-12 feeder, which a lot of people actually really like this AK-12. So first of all, it has one downside to it, and that's the fact that it has 20% wider hipfire spread. Now you notice it more when you're running. You don't really notice it too much here. You don't really notice too much of a difference. You do notice that it is wider than normal, but it's only when you're running. So here's the hipfire spread when you're running. This is the hipfire spread when you're running. It looks wider. Believe me, it's wider for the feeder. It is wider, so it's not really a big deal. You can put it on a laser sight if you want to, but that's not really going to be necessary. But the two cool things that the AK-12 feeder has is, look at the magazine size. You have 30 with the normal AK-12, but 33 with the AK-12 feeder. Now that might not seem like very much, like, yeah, woohoo, you have 3 rounds in the magazine, considering it's a 4-shot kill weapon, but it is actually kind of nice. It is nice to have 3 more rounds in your magazine. It's not like something that should be just ignored. Like everyone wants more rounds in their magazine, so that's what makes the feeder, and it also has +1 reserve magazine. So you have, so the normal AK, which does stack with the 33 ammo it has. So all of you know that all assault rifles spawn with 120 bullets, you know, 30 in its current mag and 90 in its reserve mag. But the feeder, the normal feeder, AK-12 feeder, it without, like, AK12 with like +3 rounds, but like no like free reserve magazine would spawn with 33 bullets and then 99 in reserve ammo. But as you see, it has an extra magazine, so it has +33 rounds, which adds up to 117, which is kind of awesome. Wait, is that true? Hold on. Yeah, I'm right. I think so. I think I'm right. Oh, crap. I don't know my math. Fuck. I don't know why it has 117 apparently, but you get what I mean. You spawn with an extra round, so that's why people like the AK-12 feeder, because they don't worry about hipfire too much. The AK-12 is kind of a bad weapon to hipfire with unless you're using the finger trap or the wrecker. I recommend the wrecker because you can put on a laser sight, but that's the feeder. People like it just because it has more bonus. I mean, it has more bonus rounds in the magazine along with an extra magazine, so that's why people like it as a bonus weapon. And the last professional weapon we're going to look at is the AK-12 Lance, which I don't really know about the AK-12 Lance. So this is the Lance now. Now the Lance is kind of a confusing one as well. So it has more range, so it has plus 15% range. So it has +2 range, which means it has more range on your 3-shot headshot range and more 4-shot range. And the AK-12 is already considered to have great 4-shot range, and this moves it even more closer to good 4-shot kill range. So more range on your AK-12 is always a very nice thing to have. Now I don't know the exact range numbers because they're all very the same. So it +2 points in range, which is like a free advanced rifling for the AK-12, So I don't know, dude, but something even more difficult to tell with the AK-12 that you can't tell with the regular is that it does have 10% wider hipfire spread. You don't notice it. You will not notice this penalty at all, but just know that it does have a 10% wider hipfire spread. And that's not all the AK-12 Lance has. You'll see what else the AK-12 Lance has to offer. Well, it's not really an offer, it's more of a downside, because the +2 range on the AK-12 Lance is all it has. But -1 handling, indicating a 10% worse hipfire spread. And this is where it kills the Lance. You are only able to put on optical attachments, so you're not able to put on any laser sights, foregrips, stocks, quick draws, parabolic microphones, suppressors. You're only allowed to put on optics on this weapon, which really sucks. Like I'd prefer no optics and putting on any other attachment I want, but like just only being able to put on optics. Like I want to be able to fix the sight, but like no, I can't fix the problems that the AK-12 Lance has to make it a good weapon, but unfortunately I can't do that. So that kind of sucks. People really don't like the Lance, and out of all of these, I'd rate the Bleeder to be the best one, the Feeder at number 2, the Wrecker at number 3, and the Lance at number 4. Because the AK-12 already does have good range, and not being able to put on any other attachments besides optics really sucks. So there are all the AK-12 professional variants for you guys in the game. And the next episode, I'm doing an ABC order, so the next episode I'm going to be reviewing all the melee professionals, which is actually going to be a crazy episode. You guys are going to want to stick around for that, because I discovered something completely crazy about the melee professionals. So yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.